99 in shreds and very damaged. Saw another diesel take him to the mainland docks with the flatbed carrying the special package. Diesel 10 wakes up to the sound of Henry whistling. Henry is carrying a new engine component for Diesel 10.
Un momento, Kennedy. We're having some slight issues with the stream here. Yeah, it's strange. All right, I've got confirmation we're good now. Sorry, I had to make sure that was all honky dory. All right, now we're fine now. All right, sorry, that was a little bit frustrating because the stream was not letting the audio for like the first quarter of the episode go through because there was a certain thing it wanted for the stream because it thinks we're doing this off of just a regular um we're doing this just off of the regular live stream platform it has, and it's it's now letting us have now since I fixed it, now we're able to do this, so we're good to go. So
Wait, it didn't thing we said?
yeah, but let's just finish the episode as if it was normal for two reasons. Because number one, I don't like repeating myself, and two, it'll be more of a surprise for the fans.
Okay.
So, all right. So where were we at?
Henry's line.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know you forgot to take out the garbage this morning.
Henry says this in angry and sarcastic tone.
No need to be rude.
Anyway, I have your new engine.
This causes Diesel 10 to feel guilty and says something to Henry, him being the first steamy since his wreck.
I'm sorry.
What did you say? Hold on here.
I'm sorry. I have a bad history, and I want to rectify it before I do any more damage.
Suddenly, the Fat Controller arrives after letting Diesel 10 stew for a few days.
One second. My script decided to. Okay, here we go. I see you're making amends of sorts with little success.
I'll do my best to right my wrongs in any way I can. Just hope you can forgive me, sir. The engines are so bitter towards me, and I don't blame them. I would be too if I had done the same thing to me.
They will forgive you. It just takes time. Now, about your repairs. I left your claw attached so you can help me during the seasons here on Sodor. I may have a use for you once you're all repaired and fixed up. I spoke with the repairmen, and they say they will have you finished in no time flat.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome. I will come and see you in the morning for all of your pre-diagnostics tests before we put you back in action.
Okay. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Good. Now let's get a good night's rest and get ready for a big day tomorrow.
The Fat Controller has left the Diesel Works in his blue classic car. Interior Diesel 10's dream sequence 4. We see Diesel 10 distraught to see his brother in a wrecked state.
Those steam engines and diesels in Sodor must be eliminated after they crash into the ship. I wish I never knew about that.
Those Everyone on that island, diesel or steam?
Give them a revenge. You see that package that you bring?
Yes.
Diesel 10 wakes up to Wolfman coming in to start the day.
Well, let's start him up and get him to the testing tracks for diagnostics.
Diesel 10 started up with a low growl and he started moving towards the testing tracks when a classic blue car arrived as soon as he made it to the testing tracks.
Nice to see you again, up and running this morning.
Nice to be running, sir.
All right, let's get the testing started.
The driver pushes some buttons and adjusts the throttle, and Diesel went on down the tracks. Diesel 10 daydreams while he is being tested. He dreams about what his new job could be. He suddenly hears Thomas whistle. The testing stops so everyone can help to unload Thomas carrying oil to the diesel works.
Hello, everyone. I've bought fresh diesel fuel for all the diesels here, sir.
Thank you, Thomas. You're a really useful engine.
Hello, Thomas. I'll talk to you for a minute.
Thomas then looks at Diesel 10 and scowls a bit at him.
Okay, why do you want to talk to me? And do you want me to let my guard down so just you could scrap me?
No, Thomas. I want to say I'm sorry for the damage I've done to you. And the lost engine. I know I can't make up for it, but I'm willing to try.
Oh, well, I forgive you already.
Yeah?
Yes, I forgave you. That doesn't mean I have forgotten.
Thank you, Thomas. That'll be all. Go get your coaches and get ready for your next train.
Oh, yes, sir.
Diesel 10 looks at the Fat Controller with a defeated look on his face.
Like I said, it will take time. Now, let's finish the testing.
The testing finishes, and by now it is late and the Fat Controller is talking to Diesel 10.
All right, everything passed inspection. It's time for you to have a job. I'm sending you to the quarry tomorrow to help collect the giant rocks that fall onto the tracks.
So, hopefully I can talk to the engines if they ever come to collect rocks from us.
Mavis and Toby work there, so they will show you around to help push the trucks in line so you can load them up.
Do they know I'm coming?
Yes, they know you are coming. They seem a bit excited. You would be a huge asset to their team.
The Fat Controller leaves and the workmen leave after locking up the shed and Diesel falls asleep. Interior Diesel 10 Dream Sequence 5. We see Diesel 10 being shown the claw.
Yeah, you seem very easy with that package. I was supposed to come back from surgery and have that figure done to me so I could scrap steam engines on site. Now I'm too damaged for it. Get revenge for me, brother.
Yes, brother. I will.
We now flash to the Wolfman installing the claw onto Diesel 10.
With this at my disposal, I will stop at nothing to make those engines pay.
We now cut to Diesel 10 chasing an engine down a random line, corner it, and give it a final sweep before destroying it.
No, please don't do this. I don't know what you want.
With this as my gavel, I am judge, jury, and executioner.
At the end of the sweep, the claw crushes the engine's face and rips the random engine apart. Suddenly, the lights turn on in the sheds, and the driver came in to start work. He starts Diesel 10, and they head to the quarry. No dialogue needed. Diesel 10 arrives at the quarry and is greeted by Mavis, Bill, and Ben. Bill and Ben are excited and only whistle at him.
Hello, you must be the new Diesel. Welcome to Center Island Quarry. We are super happy to see you. I was told you were.
They then pass by Toby. He looks over at Diesel 10 and growls at him. Diesel 10 doesn't notice Toby until the next episode. Closing theme, Finn.
So according to Dane, it's just him in the stream.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see that one.
He said he shared it to his Facebook wall to see if we can get more people to show up. He must be pretty bored if he's got nothing better to do than watch our stream.
If I say it's not true, I'm also watching. Even left a comment.
Oh, wait. Hold on. If that's the case, then I should see it. I can see that. I can clearly see that. What's funny is I can actually answer these comments.
What comment?
I just wrote that I'll try hard.
Oh, we're having too much fun with this comment section. uh, Is that you or is that James?
That's James still.
I can't ever tell.
It literally sounds like he's sitting next to a freaking diesel, an actual locomotive just idling.
I don't know, James. Are you sitting next to Diesel 10 himself?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Is this a joke or something?
Yes, this is clearly a joke.
Oh, okay, cool.
After we finish today, go back through the stream and just listen to the sound your mic makes.
Yeah. I will give everybody the footage for this, by the way.
Like I said, I'm just
So, all right. Well, let's get to the next episode, shall we? So 2.
Untitled Project episode 2.
He says, "I'm happy to watch you guys anytime." Do you know how creepy that would sound in the wrong context?
What makes you think I'm not watching you?
I have to tell you, just because I actually logged in just to see what it would look like, and it looks very surreal.
Of course it does. Of course it
I
does.
mean,
We're
it's fun, but it looks very surreal.
I know. Of course it does. This is our first stream together. This is our first stream together of what I would love to be many more streams. Oh no.
Oh, let's go for it.
Dude, Dane is totally screwing with you, Rothy. He's got a meme of a guy peeking up over a bush. Sorry, that's just too funny.
Where do you put it?
In my chat. He's listening to you, but he's sending this crap to me. Yeah.
Individually messaging you?
Yes. He's kind of like my man on the outside. He's my man on the outside to tell me when things are going wrong.
Oh, that's insane.
It's great, isn't it? So shout out to him. He's my man on the outside. So let's see. Where can I Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's me on stream.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's watching the stream. Everybody who's here is watching the stream and screwing with each other. So we're just having too much fun with this. So anywho, let's get back on topic before we completely screw ourselves over.
Yeah.
Like usual. Yeah. Like a typical night for all of us. All right. Shall I be? Well, I don't think Junior shows up in this one, does he? No. No, he doesn't. All right. So the only character.
It's just like
Oh, go ahead. I think the only ones that show up are Bill and Ben.
Yeah.
So,
I'll tell you these.
I'm Toby, genius. Oh, we also have PT Boomer show up here. So, who would like to be PT Boomer this evening? Anyone? Anyone at all? Ooh, pick me! Pick me! Pick me!
only if no one else wants to.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, do you want to take him?
No, I'm just joking. I was literally just joking. That was a Shrek joke.
Oh,
Because I can't think of the voice to him.
Really? You've never seen any movies with Doug Lennox?
I have. I'm not going to try and do his voice. I feel like a great disservice to it.
Okay. Would anyone else like to try this?
Patrick.
Well,
I was gonna say I think he does a good one. Like James does a good one.
okay.
So I think he should be okay. So
Thanks.
yeah. If nobody wants to take Bill and Ben, if Bill and Ben's not here, I don't know if our Bill and Ben is here. Kennedy is our
Bill and Ben are here.
okay. Anybody want to take Bill and Ben?
Me.
Okay. A little surprised, but go for it. Other than that, I think we're pretty much ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
exterior center quarry. You see Diesel 10 pulling into the quarry yard as Mavis came to welcome him to the beloved quarry.
Thank you for coming to the quarry. We are happy to see you. I hate to get to the point. But we have a block line from the blasting. We need you to help us clean up the track because some trucks are on the other side of the pile of rock. Can you help us with that? I will. I will do it as fast as I can. I may need some help once I trucks. I will see if I can get Toby over to the pinch.
Mavis goes over to Toby and sees him glaring at Diesel 10.
Okay. I know you don't like him. I don't like him being here, but we're gonna have to suck it up and deal with it.
I'm not worried about the claw. I'm worried about the diesel attached to it.
I'm not happy about it. We're crowding on space as is. I don't want any confrontations with you and him. I just don't think fighting will get us nowhere.
I agree. We need his help to get this massive rock pile down. I just don't trust him.
I don't either. But we need his help. You and I talking isn't going to get this job done.
The private conversation between Mavis and Toby is interrupted by the Wolfman.
All right, lads and lass, let's get this mess cleaned up and sent to the harbour tonight. We need the Sodor construction team to help with this mess. They aren't coming till tomorrow.
We see Toby and Mavis exit the small processing shed. Mavis goes to collect her train to the mainland that heads to the mainland, and Toby going towards Diesel 10.
I heard your nasty diesel from miles away. You should be in the scrapyard for the things you did.
Oh my! I already feel like a piece of rubbish. Can you just show me where I'll be working, please?
Just keep your claw away from me and we'll get along fine.
I have to say something to you.
What?
I am so sorry for pulling your old teapot and something, you. I had a very long time to think on what I did, and I want to make it up to you somehow.
The past is the past and leave it last.
What does that mean?
It means I forgive you.
Really? I thought you'd be furious with me.
I forgive you. That doesn't mean I will forget.
Well then, let's get this mess straight, shall we?
Yes, let's get this job done here.
Toby and Diesel 10 started working on the giant pile of rock, loading trucks, and Bill and Ben following them away. At the end of the day, the job hadn't been finished, and Diesel stays at the quarry for the night. They had a single shed with the both for Diesel 10. The shed containing Mavis and Toby was too small for him. After the engines had been tucked in for the night, they all said good night and went to sleep. After an exhausting day. Dream sequence 1. We see Diesel 10 chase an engine down into a siding littered with trucks as to conceal the hellish act. Diesel 10 is about to commit and interrogate the engine.
How are you, little engine? How are you doing, little engine?
Me? I'm in heaven with you and that tool of destruction on top of you. Why don't you shed that metal and we duke it out? engine to engine.
You're an idiot to think I'd give this up. And it's smart talk like that gets you killed. Now, I'm going to ask you one last time. Where is the island of Sodor? I know you've been smuggling engines to the island. It's simple to tell me where it is, or face my fall.
Crawl back to whatever slag pit you crawled from. You'll never find Sodor.
We see Diesel 10 push the engine, breaking the buckles at the end of the siding, knocking the engine's tender off the rails.
Let me ask you one more time. Where is the island of Sodor?
I don't know the route, but I can tell you who to ask.
Who?
His name is Peter Travis Boomer.
We see Diesel 10 rip off the face of the engine and pushes him off the last bit of track into the mud and grass. Engine sequence. Diesel 10 wakes up to an early Bill and Ben coming into the yard, whistling with the high tone of Bill and the lower tone of Ben.
Hush! You went the giant fly trap. I want one to whistle, genius. But let's see if we can get our pole up there quietly.
Diesel 10 silently snuck up behind Bill and Ben during their argument and interjects before the twins knew what happened.
You woke the fly trap.
Bill and Ben are now scared and shocked that something or someone had snuck up on them and rushed forward and banged the loaded truck. Rocks spill everywhere on the track.
You guys just cleaned that up. I already did that yesterday.
Sorry.
I appreciate it.
Diesel 10 thought to himself,
What happened just now? I just accepted the apology of a steam engine? Is it possible they don't know what I did?
all these thoughts are racing through his head like Gordon thundering down the line of the express. All while Bill and Ben are sneaking around the yard to get away from the quarry, to do as little work as possible. As they were sneaking around the yard master shouted,
Oi! Who hit the trucks? All of yesterday's work is gone.
This shout caused Mavis and Toby to wake up, and out of the corner of her eye had seen Bill and Ben sneaking out of the quarry. As soon as she saw them, she blasted her horn so loud the twins had stopped cold on the track.
Bill and Ben, get back here right now!
Yes, Mavis.
I thought they cleaned up the mess they made.
No, it was you. You had to have made the mess. You're the engine here. Awake.
No, it was the twins, Yardmaster, sir. They tried to sneak out of the quarry. Diesel 10 was fooled. I heard the twins come this morning.
Unbeknownst to Diesel 10, the ruckus the twins had caused this morning had woken up Mavis, and she saw them make the mess and tried to leave, but she hadn't been started yet till the firelighter came for Toby, and once his fire was lit, he went to all the diesels to top off the fuel and the tanks. The firelighter had started with Diesel 10 because he was closer in the yard when he had arrived. The audience seemed to see this before the disturbance by the twins in the morning. Diesel 10 was shocked that Mavis had seen this and was a little dumbstruck that someone stood up for him.
Yeah, it has to be them. They play tricks too often. grab them and have them clean up the mess.
Diesel 10 could have died on the spot. Now if Jimmy was going to bat for him, it was almost a dream come true for a teacher on the island. The day goes by, the twins clean the mess and take the full trucks down to the dock as punishment. It is now the evening. All the engines are in their respective beds, and he goes to sleep. Diesel 10 dream sequence 2. We see Diesel 10 racing down the line, hunting down engines, and meets another Diesel. Stopped by the signal, he immediately screeches to a halt, and he was speeding by. He noticed the load the Diesel was carrying cargo from Soto. He reverses to talk this Diesel to see how he had gotten it.
Where did you get those trucks full of cargo from Sodor?
I get my cargo from the quay near the edge of the mainland.
Where is the key you go to?
The place is called International Trades, okay? Jeez, why do you want to know so badly?
The random Diesel takes off without waiting for an answer.
If only you knew.
We see Diesel 10 speeding towards the other side of the mainland to the international quay. He arrives to find the man who is being yelled at for bringing illegal cargo. We don't know this yet, but it is CT Boomer.
I have had enough of your garbage. You can no longer bring your merchandise to this port anymore.
Oh, come on, man. I need this sport to make money to support my family.
I don't give a rip about you or your family. I don't want to see you ever again. You hear me?
Well, yours.
What seems to be the problem, sir?
I just got fired. And you wouldn't happen to know another port I could bring my cargo from Soda, would you?
We actually have a better offer for you.
Oh, what's that?
How about you take me and my diesel to Sodor?
Oh, it's a bit of a stretch. But I gotta try. How do you want to go there?
I have business there. We don't know the way. If you take us both there, we will make it worth your while.
Okay. Much we are talking?
Diesel 10's driver threw a suitcase down on the ground. Boomer picked it up and opened it. Boomer's eyes glittered like diamonds.
Oh, well, sounds like we got a deal.
He shuts the suitcase and the screen goes to black. Then
So, on to episode 3, shall we? Before we completely get off topic and before we completely get off topic and totally just talk about, I don't know why turtles are made for life. I have no idea, but we typically do this crap. So, un momento. Let me take a look and see if we've got any characters to introduce here. I don't think we do. Oh, yes, we do. We have Mr. Conductor. We have Lady. We have... Let's see if we've got anybody else here. We got Burnett Stone. Young Burnett Stone, I need to clarify. And that's it. So it's Mr. Conductor, Lady, and Brunette. I personally would like to be Mr. Conductor if anybody has any problems with that.
Okay.
No problems from anybody?
Not at
No.
all.
Okay. All right. So now, Patrick with a Y. You already know what I'm about to say.
I'm waiting.
What are you about to say?
Oh, hey. It's
Jordy?
Jordy.
Hope you know we're being streamed, just so you're aware.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well, we're on episode 3. Our backup Diesel 10 is here, so
You're not needed
I'm getting demoted.
yes, you're getting demoted, Patrick with a Y.
Wah. Oh, whatever.
No, you're supposed to say this is Patrick. I'm just
Too
kidding.
late.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, too late.
Anywho, so as for the moment, Jordy, we've only got 2 characters left to run through, as we've got Lady and young Burnett Stone as of the moment.
You can take them.
Well, yeah, you can. They're up for grabs.
Alright, I'll try the net then.
All right, you can. Do you like? We're going back to, if you want it, you can take it. Right at the moment.
Okay.
All right. When we get a larger following, we'll let the audience pick.
That's not scary at all.
Not at all. Okay. So, so you want to take young Burnett then, Jordy?
Yep.
All right. So, Patrick with a Y. That leaves Lady. Would you like to take Lady this evening?
Yes.
Okay.
Just for the heck of it.
Okay. Fantastic. So, all right. I think that pretty much covers up all the other characters we've got in this episode. So, pretty much, I think that's it. So, all right. I guess we're ready to go.
Let me get to the script and we can start.
Jeez, Kennedy. I thought you'd been on this. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cruel.
Yeah, I guess it's, yeah.
You like the sinister evil laugh on the other side of that blank screen that you've already seen my face of. Well,
Oh god.
I mean, I did just go get a Scottish Dirk today, so I mean. All right. So let's not get off topic. See, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. We always get off topic.
Yep.
All right.
So are we enjoying ourselves? That's the real question.
Of course, man.
That's what counts.
Of course.
We work and we have fun. That's what counts.
Or do we have fun while we work?
To work hard, play hard.
I like to live by that one. All right.
I don't really say I have too much fun with my work.
Well, I mean, being in Australia, that takes a bit of heat. Actually, today in where I live and where my man on the outside lives, uh, we actually experienced 102-degree heat all day today with cloud cover.
Oh god, that's like 39 degrees Celsius.
It was.
Typical Australian summer day.
Oh, it sucked. All right, everybody got the script open.
Yeah, I got it open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
This episode takes place before You Know What, and is how they got to Sodor in the reference in the beginning of You Know What. Interior mainland key.
Oh, can get you to Soda, but be aware it won't be easy. You will have to forget your instincts and forget everything you think you know.
How so?
Well, have to go through a magic portal to run a defense together.
Okay, crackpot. What kind of drugs are you on? It seems pretty impossible to travel through dimensional space and time.
I understand you are skeptical, but if you show me, I know what I am talking about.
Okay, let's see what you know.
Are you out of your mind, this driver? He's clearly on drugs.
Well, it's the only lead we have right now, and you saw the Sodor trucks. So if he can get us there and we can settle the score with them, we need to take the shot we have.
Fine.
So, we have a court?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Let me grab my thing off my trolley. We can go.
Sumo uses a hand trolley to steal items from Sodor and hide them till he sells them at the port. The trio travels down a deserted mine for what seems like hours until they find a set of very rusty and dilapidated pair of buffers.
Untitled.
I told you he was on drugs.
You trust me?
No.
Fine then. I'm taking your diesel gun.
Sumo takes out a handgun and killed the driver. Diesel 10 is in shock over what just happened. Then Kumo takes the lever and throws Diesel 10 into the buffer. They transport it into the Magic Railroad. The moment they do, they are on a track which is on a cliff in the Magic Railroad. Kumo then throws the driver's lifeless body off of the cliff.
Why did you murder him? He and I have been friends for years. When I was built, he was my first and only driver.
Because I have a confession to make to you. And I have been working at you for years. Because your speed and capability for storing steam engines is on the spot you have, which is a potential.
Why do you want me? I only destroyed what has been destroyed. So what makes you so special I couldn't crush you?
Now that I have a special hatred for those awful talking steam engines. I want them exterminated off this planet. Because the race of steam engines needs to be erased. History looks like they are, and that island is full of them.
So what's the deal with you and I, and then what is it for the both of us?
That is what took me to. I know about your brother, Steve, because he was wrongfully pushed into the shed. And what's better is I know who did it.
Who is it? I will destroy them.
Okay, but now this is my counter offer for you. And instead of going to Sodor for one engine, you can destroy the entire island. So you can get your revenge. I get that is complete and satisfaction. And that you and I do the job so that the race of steam crumbles.
I will take that.
Oh, good. Now let's get started. First, we need to get to the island. The biggest reason we're here in this dimensional railroad is because I have freight trucks full of coal from me. And it's the best coal we'll ever have. We need it in the high road during the winter. As it freezes, I make bits of this special coal.
Unbeknownst to the duo, the very beautiful engine watching them and listening and watching. And the driver was the very first Mr. Conductor, abacked by what they were hearing.
Well, lady, it's time to face it. This universe is no longer safe if criminals are using it to steal from Sodor. We need to tell Sir Topham Hatt there is a thief stealing from him.
If this is the case, I'm no longer safe. I think it's time we hide me somewhere safe so I don't get scrapped.
I will hide you as soon as we tell Sodor there is a thief amongst them.
I must tell the other engines on Sodor. Be on the lookout for that diesel.
We see Diesel, Time, and Boomer head down the line in anticipation of the next load to bring back from Sodor.
How did you find this place?
I found it whilst hiking up a mountain. I was a child. Totally hidden area for wiring the traffic systems and how to get back home. Being in my 20s now, finishing high school, my sweetheart and I are to England. I get my business back and running.
Who is your sweetheart?
Her name is Tasha. We've been together since my sophomore year.
Don't hang on to love, pal. It's what makes a person weak. And they can't do the job they've been tasked or killed.
I killed the driver, didn't I?
Good call.
They make their way to Sodor and steal a few tanks of diesel fuel and make it back to the mainland with ease. Boomer drives Diesel to the secret hiding spot near the entrance to the Magic Railroad.
Why are you living in here? I thought we had escaped from this jail.
Because I can't exactly take you back to my place. I live far across the bond. I just work. I will be back tomorrow. After I've sold all but one tanker of fuel.
Well, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to need a shed, so I don't rot like a soft man.
Okay, but you'll have your shed as soon as I can get it. It's still for now.
Fine.
The next day, we see Mr. Conductor and Lady entering Knapford Station to talking to Sir Topham Hatt about the missing cargo.
These are some pretty serious accusations, Mr. Conductor. Are you sure that is exactly what you heard?
It wouldn't be coming to you if we didn't. He's also after one engine. I don't know which one, but is Claus scary enough to warrant an emergency?
This is also the first time we've seen another engine on the Magic Railroad. The fact that only the three of us knew that it exists means we need to protect those buffers at all costs. The energy that keeps your universe in peace and harmony is now jeopardized. Well, if that's the case, do you know when they will be returning? We don't know. Then I can't guarantee your safety, and I won't shut down my railroad till the man in the evil diesel returns. I have enough trouble keeping the railroad afloat to begin with. I'm so sorry, but I can't offer you asylum, nor can I shut down the railroad for you. I just can't afford to. You're going to kill us if you don't. All I can do is have someone watch the diesel fueling stations and double check the shipments coming from Brendam docks. I can't guarantee your safety. I have many diesels that come to the island on a daily basis. I can't keep track of all of them. They come and go every single day. I can't know which one you're talking about. Then you're jeopardizing your safety and the engines as well. Come on, lady, we're just wasting our time. Let's go back to Shining Time. I know who can keep you safe.
We see Diesel 10 and Boomer bringing a load from Sodor to the Magic Railroad. We see Mr. Conductor standing in front of the buffers in a defensive pose.
Stop!
Who are you? Get out of the way or you squish.
I won't let you use this utopia to evade the law any longer. You'll have to kill me before I let this continue. Could you say that one more time?
My bad. So you're
Boomer draws his gun and gets ready to fire, but before he does, Mr. Conductor pulls his whistle and transports to the cargo they are carrying, and then teleports himself and the road to Netford as a shock track controller stands there with his mouth open.
This is how much they left with today. I hope you aren't too stubborn to see the problem. I, now will you listen to me? I will lock down the island soon till we find this thief. Do better and listen to me next time, Bertram. I know more than you do about the Magic Railroad. I advised your father in times like this. Have you ever opened your father's will? I have. That's why he advised me to enlist you if I'm ever incapacitated and can't run the railway. Keep that in mind, because he also told me that if I dream it, I can come and take this railway away with the snap of my fingers. You've seen what my magic whistle does. Don't make me snap my fingers. Well, in that case, I will consult you and your heir as if they were my own. So that way we don't have any more issues like this in the future.
Interior Shining Time Station lobby. We see a young brunette stone talking to Mr. Conductor as this is where he tells this young train pilot about Lady and how to get to Soda and the Magic Railroad. We see them hike up Muffle Mountain into a hidden mine shaft where Lady is seen talking to Burnett and Mr. Conductor.
Burnett, I charge you to take care of her. She is as precious as gold to everything that my universe needs to survive.
I will.
Okay, now I need to show you how important she is.
I'll be her fireman while you show me what to do.
All right.
The two light ladies' fire made a nice lot of steam, and they puffed out of the mine shaft to the Magic Railroad.
If I'm ever in danger, do not hesitate to open the throttle with my powers that keep this universe together. If I'm ever hurt, this railway will lose its energy and cease to exist, in which in turn could kill the conductor family and the island of Snowdall.
What's on the island of Sodor?
An island of wonderful talking steam engines where most of my friends live. You're almost you're almost there actually.
Wonderful. I love steam engines. I can tell you and I are going to be very good friends, lady.
Exterior network station. We see Lady, Mr. Conductor, and Burnett talking to Saul. Talking hat.
Wow, she is gorgeous. So, Mr. C, what type of coal does she run on? Welsh coal. It's the only one she can use due to how the railroad doesn't have its own type of coal. I will hook you up with some to take back to your universe.
Burnett wasn't paying attention because of the amazement of the island. While nobody is paying attention, we see Diesel 10 creep up onto the platform.
Him. Let's crush him.
Burnett, you son of a bitch. How could you steal my girlfriend? Because once we're gone, she will have no choice but to take me back.
Burnett and Mr. C jump into Lady, and before they engage in the high-speed chase, Mr. C yells to Surface and Hat.
That's him!
The two engines in their crews engage in the high-speed chase in just 1 mile before they enter the buffers, where Mr. C could have gotten Lady to some form of safety. Diesel 10 runs off the rails. Both Mr. C and Burnett are in pain due to falling out of the cab and breaking a few bones.
Are you okay?
I've been worse, kid. How are you?
Well, I can answer that, because you are both fucked.
Before Boomer drew his gun, Mr. C put his hands on Burnett and Lady and blew into his whistle and teleported all of them to the deserted mine shaft where they were safe.
Lady is going to badly need repairs. But I must let you know that now she is hurt. Her face will not show, and she will slowly cease to exist if we don't fix her soon.
What happened to you?
I will slowly fade into nothing as the magic railroad is now without its engine. Its power that keeps the island and the conductor family alive will slowly fade away into nothing. No magic, no steam, nothing.
Is there anything we can do to keep you and your family alive? Is there a way to prevent you from dying?
There is one way, but it won't be a permanent fix. I have found a way to harness Lady's energy in the form of gold dust, but it won't last forever. There is a clue on how to make it on the island, but Lady's energy is very low, and all the entrances are sealed off for now, till Lady is fixed.
Exterior main key.
Well, that could have gone better.
Yes, but don't say that the steam engine is nearly almost out of gold. And do you know how much that engine's worth? Must be a
And I thought you had a job then.
I did until that bastard put that store for me. And I tried to get it back. But this day, will have to take me back.
And the purpose of gun for them to disappear when we were shooting away.
Okay, and who's Benji?
Then
All right. So that concludes the read through session. Real quick before we end the stream here and we completely go off air and have a totally wacky ass conversation. Uh, real quick, shout your guys' YouTube names if you have them. If you don't, we'll literally leave you guys as shout outs in the video.
Shorty Brow videos.
Okay.
Patrick, spelled Patryk.
Okay. Got anything, Kennedy?
I don't have a channel.
No? Okay. Got anything there for us, James?
Special Squad.
All right. Well, then, I suppose this will be it for the stream. So I suppose this is it. So don't forget to subscribe to all of these people, wonderful people that have been here in the stream, except for Kennedy. We will talk with him and see if we can't get him set up with something here in a different day. But anywho, this is Tom's Fan of One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, and don't forget to keep playing with your trains. Goodbye.